Hello friend, today we find zeros of this given polynomial and their relationship with their coefficient. So we have 6 polynomial and we work with one by one. So number 1, our first polynomial is x square minus 2x minus 8. Now first we find root of this polynomial. So consider x square minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Now we use factor method to find root of this polynomial. For this, we find two number whose product is equal to minus 8 and sum is equal to minus 2. Product is equal to minus 8. This minus 8 means constant term minus 8 into coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is 1 and minus 2 is nothing but it is coefficient of x. So try to find two number whose product is minus 8 and sum is minus 2, and these two numbers are minus 4 comma 2. Therefore x square minus 2x minus 8 can be written as x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Now take x common from first two term. So it is x in bracket x minus 4 and plus, now take 2 common from last two terms. So 2 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now x minus 4 into it is x plus 2 and is equal to 0. Now product of two real number is 0. X minus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then guaranteed one of them is 0. So this can be written as x minus 4 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now x minus 4 equal to 0 means x is equal to 4 or x is equal to minus 2, and therefore roots are say alpha is equal to 4 and beta is equal to minus 2. So we have two root of this polynomial. Now we find their relationship with the coefficient. Now recall that if alpha and beta are roots of ax square plus bx plus c, then sum of the root alpha plus beta is equal to actually minus b divided by a, and product of the root alpha into beta is equal to c by a. So sum of the root is equal to minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, and product of the root is equal to constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Now compare our polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8 with x square plus bx plus c. Therefore what is a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to constant term minus 8. Now what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is equal to, now our first root is, I think it is 4, right? 4. So 4 plus beta is minus 2. So 4 plus minus 2 is equal to 2. And minus b divided by a is equal to minus b. Value of b is minus 2 divided by a. A means its value is 1. So it is also 2. Therefore alpha plus beta is equal to 2 and is equal to minus b divided by a. So sum of the root is equal to minus b by a, verified. Now alpha into beta. Alpha into beta is nothing but 4 into minus 2 and is equal to minus 8. And c upon a is equal to, now constant term is minus 8 divided by 1 is also minus 8. So alpha into beta is equal to minus 8, and it is also equals to c by a. Okay, so product of root is equal to c by a. So problem number 1 is done. Now second, 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So number 2, 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So first we find a root of this polynomial. So consider 4s square minus 4s plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we find a root of this. So again use factorization method. So find two number whose product is constant term into coefficient of s square. So product we need 4 and sum is equal to minus 4. So these two numbers are, I think, minus 4, no, minus 2, okay, minus 2, because product of minus 2 into minus 2 4 and their sum is minus 4. So 4s square minus 4s plus 1 can be written as 4s square minus 2s plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is now 2s in bracket 2s minus 1, and take minus 1 common, in bracket 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is 2s minus 1 into 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. So 2s minus 1 is equal to 0 or 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. Both sides are same. So 2s is equal to 1, or again 2s is equal to 1. So s is equal to 1 by 2 or s is equal to 1 by 2. So here roots are repeated. So both roots are same. Therefore, roots are, say, alpha is equal to 1 by 2 and beta is equal to 1 by 2. Now compare this 4s square minus 4s plus 1 with a s square plus bs plus c. Here variables are different. In last problem we have variable x, and here variable of the polynomial is s. So therefore a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 4, and c is equal to 1. Now alpha plus beta is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1, and minus b divided by a is equal to minus of minus 4 divided by 4 is also equals to 1. So sum of the roots or sum of the zeros or sum of the root is equal to 1 and is also equals to minus b divided by a. Now next consider product of the zeros or product of the roots. Product of the zeros, alpha into beta is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4, and c by a, c means 1 by a means 4. So c by a is also 1 by 4. So product of the zeros or product of the root is equal to alpha into beta and is equal to 1 by 4 and is equal to c by a. Okay. So relationship between zeros and coefficients of polynomial in case of problem number 2 are also done. Now number 3, okay, it is 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. So number 3, six x square minus 3 minus 7x. So first we find zeros of this polynomial. So consider 6x square minus 3 minus 7x is equal to 0. Now this is same as 6x square minus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we find two numbers whose product is constant term into coefficient of x square. So we need product minus 18 and sum of two number we need it is minus 7. So product of two number minus 18, so we can take minus 9 into 2, right? Yes, minus 9 into 2, minus 18, and minus 2 plus 2, it is minus 7. Therefore this polynomial, this equation can be written as it is 6x square minus 9x then plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. Now take 3x common. So 3x from first to term, 3x in bracket it is 2x minus 3 and plus, now take 1 common, it is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So 3x plus 1 into it is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So again product of two real number is 0, so one of them is guaranteed 0. So 3x plus 1 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So 3x is equal to minus 1 or 2x is equal to 3. So x is equal to minus 1 by 3 or x is equal to 3 by 2. Okay. Therefore, now roots are alpha is equal to minus 1 by 3 and beta is equal to 3 by 2. Okay. Now to find relationship between these roots or zeros and their coefficient. So compare given polynomial, compare 6x square minus 3 minus 7x with ax square plus bx plus c. Therefore value of a is equal to 6. B is nothing but coefficient of x. So coefficient of x in our polynomial it is minus 7. And what is constant term? C, it is equal to minus 3. Now sum of the root. Alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros or sum of the roots is equal to minus 1 by 3 plus 3 by 2 and is equal to, now LCM of denominator 3 2 it is 6. So multiply minus 1 by 2. So it is minus 2 plus here 3 into 3 it is 9 divided by 6. Okay. So it is 7 by 6. And what about minus b divided by a? It is minus of minus 7 divided by 6. So it is 7 by 6. Therefore, alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros is equal to minus 7 by 6 and is equal to minus b divided by a. Now product of the root. Alpha into beta is equal to, where is alpha? Alpha, it is minus 1 by 3 into beta, it is 3 by 2. So this product is equal to minus 1 by 2. And c by a is equal to, c is minus 3 and a is 6. So 3 into 2 6. So it is again minus 1 by 2. So alpha into beta is equal to minus 1 by 2 and is equal to c by a. So problem number 3 is also done. Now number 4. number 4 given polynomial is 4u square plus 8u. So consider 4u square plus 8u is equal to 0. So take 4u common. 4u in bracket u plus 2 is equal to 0. So 4u equal to 0 or u plus 2 is equal to 0. So u equal to 0 or u equal to minus 2. So two roots are 0 and minus 2. Therefore roots are alpha is equal to 0 and beta is equal to minus 2. Now compare given polynomial, compare this 4u square plus 8u with now a u square plus bu plus c. Therefore a is equal to 4, b is equal to 8 and c is equal to 0. Now sum of the root. Alpha plus beta, sum of the 0 or sum of the root is equal to 0 plus minus 2 is equal to minus 2. And now minus b divided by a is equal to, it is minus 8 divided by 4 is also minus 2. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2 and is equal to minus b divided by a. Now alpha into beta. So 0 into minus 2, this product is equal to 0. And c by a is also equals to 0 by 4 is equal to 0. So alpha into beta is equal to 0 and is equal to c by a. So problem number 4 also done. Now move towards fifth. Now number 5, it is t square minus 15. Okay, so consider t square minus 15 is equal to 0. So this is same as t square minus root 15, its square is equal to 0. Okay, now this is same as t square minus root 15 t minus root 15 into t plus root 15 is equal to 0. Now why this is? Because we know that a square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So using this formula we get t minus square root of 15 into t plus square root of 15. Therefore t minus square root of 15 is equal to 0 or t plus square root of 15 is equal to 0. Therefore t is equal to square root of 15 or t is equal to minus square root of 15. Therefore roots are alpha is equal to square root of 15 and beta is equal to minus square root of 15. Now let's find sum of the root. First compare t square minus 15 with a t square plus bt plus c. Therefore a is equal to 1, b is equal to coefficient of t, it is 0, and c is equal to minus 15. Okay, now sum of the root, sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to square root of 15 plus minus square root of 15 and is equal to 0. Now minus b divided by a, minus 0 divided by 1 is also 0. Therefore, sum of the root alpha plus beta is equal to 0 and is also equals to minus b by a. Now product of the zeros, alpha into beta, square root of 15 into minus square root of 15. So it is square root of 15 into square root of 15, 15, and this is minus sign, so it is minus 15. Now c by a is equal to, value of c is, it is minus 15. So minus 15 divided by 1 is equal to minus 15. So alpha into beta is equal to minus 15 and is equal to c by a. So number 5 also done. Now number 6. I think you must try this one. Number 6. It is homework for you. It is 3x square minus x minus 4. Let me check it again. Yeah, it is 3x square minus x minus 4. So please try this and tell me the answer in comment section. Find out alpha and beta. Okay. Also find their sum, their product, and compare the coefficient of this polynomial. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. So thank you.